Myth number 1. Snow Valley is accessible as a secret world. Well guys, if we follow the order of the worlds, we already have a secret world in Lost Valley, Emerald Hill, New York, and Hilltop. So the next logical world for there to be something secret would be Speed Jungle Zone, so let's head there and check it out. Alright guys, and we're here, and I'm pretty confident that there is no secret world, otherwise I feel like it would have been more noticed up until now, but let's still take a look around anyways, just to see if we can find anything. Well guys, I have searched this world basically from top to bottom and I haven't found anything. So with that, I'm gonna have to come to the conclusion that this myth is busted, but it could become confirmed in the future because you never know, they might add a secret world soon. Myth number 2. Big the Cat has old and really broken animations. Alright, and as you can see, we have Big equipped right here, and as you'll see, his idle animation is really basic. It's very minimalistic. There's literally nothing going on apart from his tail moving. He's got a really creepy death stare, and as you can see, when we run, his animation is just gonna like go faster and faster. So this myth so far is going well. I'm pretty sure that, as you can see, it's really weird. Now, the thing is, as you can see, when you when he stops, you'll notice his eyes like completely bug out. And as you can see right there, his eyes kind of just like go off of his avatar. And it's honestly a little bit creepy, so I think they should probably fix this by the time they get out the next big reskin. Of course, with that, this myth is confirmed. Myth number 3. Hero Shadow is actually faster than Dark Shadow. Now guys, I'm gonna start off with Dark Shadow and let's see what the top speed we can reach is. And so far it's looking like his top speed is around like 520. So let's just do this and let's see. So it looks like 580 or 590. And mine, it's actually going up. I think that's on rail. Hold up. Let me just retry on the ground here. Let's see. So as you guys can see, his top speed is around like 550. Now let's head right over to Hero Shadow and let's see what happens there. Alright guys, and we have Hero Shadow equipped just like so. And now let's boost. And it looks like his top speed is about the same, around 550. So without any Chao, I'm gonna have to give this one a busted because they are both equal. Myth number 4. The golden Sonic statues have actually changed. Now, I actually only know of 2 of them in game right now, and one of them is right over here in Green Hill, so let's head over to it and check it out. Alright guys, so we're here in Green Hill. The golden Sonic statue is right here. Now, the one in Green Hill doesn't look changed, except I'm actually not sure if this green aura was here before, but that could be something new. So I think we just have to check back on this periodically just to make sure that nothing else happens with this green aura. Now let's go check on the second one. Now guys, we're here in Pumpkin Hill for the second golden Sonic statue, and as you can see, it's right here as well, except this one doesn't have a green aura around it, which makes the one in Green Hill even more suspicious. Anyways, I guess this myth is busted because there isn't anything really new about them, but what do you guys think? Is the green aura supposed to mean something? Let me know in the comments. Myth number 5. The tornado is actually unavailable in the game for free. Now guys, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this one because if we come over to Emerald Hill right here, as you can see, we do have the Tornado Assault event right over here where you can earn the Tornado and Aviator Tails. Plus, if you don't want to do that event, you can always head over to the store and purchase them there because I'm pretty sure right now the Chrome style Tornado is actually in the shop. But this myth is actually busted because, of course, why would they remove the Tornado away from the game when we literally have the Tornado Assault game mode? Myth number 6. Froggy is actually playable as a skin. Now, first things first, you guys are probably going to be wondering what I'm talking about, as Froggy is literally already a Chao in the game and it wouldn't make sense for him to be a skin. As you can see, if I come over here and look up Froggy, oops, my bad, caps lock, as you can see, we have Froggy as a Chao. Now, believe it or not, Froggy is actually a legitimate skin that people can play as, except it is a developer exclusive, and we have seen footage of developers playing with this in other YouTuber streams, so this one is actually confirmed, except it's not available for the public, which I find really unique and interesting, because the Froggy skin would be really funny to see in game. Myth number 7. The Chao Garden is actually in the game right now. Believe it or not, guys, the Chao Garden actually is in the game right now, and if you want to get to it, follow me right into the trading hub. Now, once you're here, you're gonna notice that there isn't an immediate Chao Garden, but if you come right over here, you'll see that we do have the Chao School just like so. So I guess you could say that this myth is confirmed because the Chao School is part of the Chao Garden, at least I'm pretty sure it is. So again, this myth is going to be confirmed. Myth number 8. The Supersonic and Super Shadow boss fights actually use different renders to those of the skins. Now, I'm not sure exactly how this one could be tested, but I do have a little bit of idea. And the first step is to equip Super Shadow. Alright guys, and as you can see, we have Super Shadow equipped right now, and I'm just gonna turn his aura down all the way to 0 just because it might help us in a little bit. Anyways, once we've done that, let's head all the way over to the Super Shadow boss fight against Infinite, and let's load right in. Now guys, as you can see, we're in the boss fight. You're gonna notice that the Super Shadow model actually looks quite different, but we can't really use that to judge whether the model is different because the lighting might just be a little bit messed up. But a way to test this is to leave the boss fight once we are prompted to, and once we get back to spawn, we should be able to see a slight character change if it is a different model. So let's just wait for the leave button to appear just like so, and as you can see, let's leave. Now when we spawn back, we have to be really careful to check whether we do see a different animation, and if we do, I'll freeze it for you guys just so you can check it out a little bit. And alright guys, we're about to load back in, and as you can see right there, we had a special animation. You saw Super Shadow loaded in separately. Now let's test this out for Supersonic and see if it's the same. Now guys, we're here in the Neo Metal Sonic boss fight, so let's just wait for this to load, and then hopefully after that we do see an animation change, because if one of these skins had a different animation and the other one didn't, that would honestly be pretty weird. And hold up, wait. Can you not leave the Neo Metal Sonic fight? Yo, hold up, never mind. I'm gonna have to go through and retry this with the Super Neo Metal Sonic fight, because I thought you could leave this. Alright guys, and we are right over here in the Super Neo Metal Sonic boss fight, and I really hope that we do get to leave this one early, because if we don't, that means I'm gonna have to run my way through the entire fight, which is just going to take ages. So let's just hope, and as you guys can see, let's go. We do get to leave. Let's leave, and let's be really careful to see what happens when we get back to the world. And alright, so we're gonna spawn back in Space Colony Arc, and let's see. Yo, alright guys, as you saw there, that was a really clear view. That was a completely different model of Supersonic to the regular one that we're using right now. And honestly, that alone lets me say that this myth is confirmed. Like, that was really easy to see. So yeah, again, this myth is confirmed, and I wasn't actually expecting it to be any different because it would be weird to use this model in the fight because you'd kind of just be upright the whole time. Plus, Supersonic's boost animation wouldn't really fit the boss fight that well. Myth number 9. Supersonic is actually currently unlockable in Space Colony Arc. Now, funnily enough, we're already here, and it looks like Super Neo Metal Sonic's boss fight doesn't actually give you the opportunity to unlock Supersonic, but I feel like that's a huge game changer because if GameFam did decide to keep Supersonic here, I feel like a ton more people would be really happy at that because Supersonic is a fan favorite character in the game. So unfortunately, this one is going to have to be busted. Myth number 10. Metal Sonic's chambers actually still available inside of the chemical plant OG. Well guys, we're here inside of New York City. Now let's head straight for the OG chemical plant portal, which is somewhere around here if I'm not wrong. Let's just check for it, and hold on, I think it's through here. And alright, so guys, as you can see, the chemical plant classic portal is right here. Let's head right in and see if the Metal Sonic chamber is still there. Now, I actually haven't been to chemical plant classic in a while, and it's actually really nostalgic to be here. But if you guys don't know, before Metal Sonic was added as a skin to the game, he actually had like a huge chamber here on top of one of the pillars inside of chemical plant zone. So I guess we kind of just have to find a way up to test this out.
12 seconds later.
Alright guys, so for a second, my mind just blanked out because I completely forgot that the tornado existed in the game. But I guess we can kind of just use this to get up to the top, and let's see if the chamber is still there. Alright guys, and we're nearing the top, and it looks like... Oh dude, it's gone. Oh my gosh, that's actually kind of sad. I was really hoping it is still here. It was actually really cool to see that statue. Let me just do a quick check around just to make sure it's not on any of the other platforms. And alright guys, it looks like unfortunately it is not. So this myth is going to have to be busted. I really hope that this one was confirmed because I really like that Metal Sonic like chamber sort of thing. And it would have been so awesome to see it still in the game. Myth number 11. Hypersonic is actually a secret skin in the game right now. Alright guys, so apparently what you have to do to unlock Hypersonic is come over to Supersonic and make sure he's at star 6, which as you can see, he is at right now. And apparently what you want to do is just hold Q for like a secret ability. And I'm holding it, but I'm not actually noticing anything. He doesn't have a special stat, as you guys can see. There's nothing extra here, which means that that isn't a thing. So actually, let me just try a few more things and maybe it'll work. Like, hold up, maybe boosting, spin dashing, maybe rail grinding could do something. Okay, so it doesn't actually seem like it is possible. And honestly, I was actually really hoping this one was confirmed, but it's probably the least likely of the lot. So with that, I guess that this myth is busted. Myth number 10. Subscribing gives you more luck in SSS. Now, of course, I cannot test this one on my own, so I'm gonna need you guys to test it out for me and let me know down below in the comments if it works or not. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please remember to leave a like and comment down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.